start this review, there's a question that I need to ask somebody. Will you guys go to prom with me?
Of course.
Yay!
I have to think about it.
Oh, I see. You're going to reject me in front of all these people that watch us? I'm peer pressuring you.
Hey, I said I was going to think about it.
Fine. I only need one date anyway. Oh, is there somebody else that asked you to prom? Fine, go with them.
You had your chance. Okay, I'll go.
Thank you. Thank you for considering me, Your Majesty.
This is what I have to deal with.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Owl Stretching Time, and of course it is prom time. Now, we unfortunately are recording this at a little later time than normal due to scheduling conflicts and everything, and as such, we've kind of had a few things spoiled for us. But that's what happens when you're on YouTube. It can't be helped. So, luckily, I refrained from watching any clips or anything of that. I just saw pictures, so we know for a fact this is about prom, or at least their version of prom. And, dear God, is the shipping fandom going nuts. I mean, I kind of figured based on what we've been seeing so far, but I think this is, like, the big time, so... Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Before we start, just wanted us to share a little bit with the audience. What are your guys' experience with prom?
I went to my senior prom. It's kind of fun, but it was kind of like an overblown thing. Like, I'd gone to other, like, parties, like my freshman and my sophomore year, and it was basically like that, but more fancy. I didn't really care for the experience.
Did you go with anyone?
I did go with a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you?
I never went to mine. Not for lack of trying, though, but yeah, I just never went. But the fact that you were saying that it was all like kind of felt a little overblown. That's kind of how I was told. Like some people were like, oh, you're not missing much or anything, and by that point, like the cost of prom was just crazy. That that was like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, the class right, the year before mine kind of ruined things for everybody because when they went to their prom, they actually, like, there were some people who actually, like, threatened the limo drivers. So because of them, we didn't get limos. We had to take the bus.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't mind going to an adult prom because that is a thing. Like I saw, there's like a few like companies that, before the pandemic, they actually would do like go to different cities and they would host like adult proms for adults and stuff like that for people who want to relive prom or who've never been to prom and want to go. Like I've actually contemplated about going it. Maybe we can go when there isn't a pandemic going around. But.
Yeah, actually, as a back when we were in college. I actually had some friends from, my theater classes who actually, like, this one person had a prom-themed birthday. So I got to go to that, and that was so much more fun. Just so much more laid back.
That does sound awesome.
Yeah.
Now I kind of feel bad, because I was the spoiled princess who got to go to 2 proms. I went my junior and senior year with my then boyfriend, and I had everything done. I had different dress each year, my hair done in a different style. We went in a limo. One time I got to ride even in a party bus. That was fun. And, of course, we all lived it up. There was dancing and stuff. And afterwards, we went to, like, a friend's place down the shore. So I pretty much got the whole prom experience. So, yeah, sorry you guys didn't get that aspect. I guess it's different for girls than for guys. Mm-hmm. It mostly because it wasn't just my then boyfriend, I was with my friends too, so it's definitely a lot more fun when you go with friends to prom, because then you could be each other's dates, and, you could just look at it as a party, not as, like, a formal event where, oh, yeah, I'm with this person, it's going to elevate my status, like, I always thought that part of prom was ridiculous. So, I'm interested, though, to see what their version of prom is. Because I feel like there's going to be certain things, you know, that we're not going to be expecting. I assume monsters are involved because it's this universe. So, so enough about prom though. Let's watch the actual thing. So let's get started. Ooh, she made a flower.
Skills are
Eat it, Willow.
two warriors battling to the death.
Very
You're
ferocious.
getting enough Wi-Fi through the portal for cat videos. Senseless violence.
Oh, so that's how she gets Wi-Fi.
Death is your god. I regret teaching you. What possible regrets could come from the internet? Oh,
Oh,
Never asked that
honey
question.
child.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
Ooh.
I was wondering when that would happen.
good enough. Ah, severed hand. Perfect result. What important thing? She will end me.
I'm surprised the camp hasn't called her about, you know, her missing.
By keeping the truth from her, the demon at my shoulder makes a good point.
Oh,
Time to fill that darling little head of yours with
Oh, knowledge.
knowledge. The more I look at him, the more uncomfortable I get.
Look into those black soulless eyes.
Watching YouTube.
Aww.
What a dum-dum.
Oh no.
Who has the energy?
Oh, great, now he's stuck watching cat videos all day.
Now he is a cat video.
Scar, will you go to Grom with me?
Grom puzzles.
Of course I will.
He literally gave her his heart.
Here, your note.
Mm.
Man, you got some quick grabbers. It's private.
Ooh, secret note.
Amity is life. Our Grom Queen.
Woo! Amity! Get it, Queen?
Oh boy.
Being Grom Queen is a tough job, even for Amity.
What, is she gonna be a sacrifice?
How's my disco ball? Nauseous. Great. Just keep it up for 36 more hours.
I'm nauseous, I'm nauseous, I'm nauseous.
Wait to get overdressed, take awkward photos, push all the buttons. Wait, what? Well, hello.
Ooh, what does this button do?
Medieval torture seems like a strange theme for Grom, but hey, they're not for decoration.
I like this version for prom.
Serena's where I'll make because this isn't just some dance party. That's Grom, or Prometheus, the Fearbringer. It's a monster that lives under the school.
The
Like
fuck?
the Chamber of Secrets?
Every year it tries to break out, and a student has to defeat it before it invades the town. It's a tradition.
Is that thing a Bogart?
Read minds
A boggart?
and shape-shift into your worst fear.
Ridiculous.
And mine is...
We're gonna talk about your puke.
I'm home! Ow! Careful with those pins. Why am I doing this? I don't even wear clothes. Hey, sweet duds, our lady.
Chaperone.
Perhaps I'm chaperoning Grom tonight. She's kind of freaking out, though. I wish I could, take her place or something.
I don't think you wanna do that.
So close.
There's a horrifying spider in your hair.
Nope. I'm not as fragile as you think, Ida. And I can't be so easily
Turn
fooled
around.
either.
Ooh.
Facing Grom means facing your worst fear, King, and I don't think Luce knows what that means yet. Do you think I could pull off red eyeshadow?
I see where this is
Girl, you
going.
can pull off anything. Up top, we're style geniuses. Let's go.
Ooh.
And knock that
Can
in.
you stop hurting each other?
I'm so sorry. Who'd want to switch with me?
Oh boy.
Don't do it.
I would.
Mm.
Take your place and face Grom in the arena. I'll be your fearless champion.
Oy.
Yeah.
Fearless champion.
Right back to
Yeah, this is going about exactly where I thought it would go. She's gonna have to face her fear of her mother.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it was hinted even in the very beginning of the episode.
What is it with you and otters?
Cody, no touching.
Stop looking at me with your soulless eyes.
If bird tube ever talks to me again, I'm train. Which should I wear to Grom? Switch for the dark side. But this one says I'm an honor with the dark side. Luce, you need to take this serious. What am I? Worst nightmare?
We could talk about it for hours
Grom
and
will transform
hours.
into your darkest
Oh,
fears.
God.
Oh, he's got an
Say our
eye
greatest fears on 3. 1, 2, being alone
Being
forever.
stuck with you forever.
Oh.
In preparation, I've made a list. Just so I wanted to bathe.
Bruce, help me, help.
What the hell is that?
I don't want to be this.
Not enough. The reason I can't. What's your real fear, Luce?
Bill
My real
Cipher?
fear is that Ida thinks I'm too fragile to do this.
I get it. Ditch the yellow. Is that supposed to be me?
That's a huge bitch.
Great. Wait a sec. You're trained to be Grom Queen. What's the fun in watching a kid get eaten by a monster if it's my kid?
Maybe you'll have fun watching me defeat Grom.
I'm so tired.
Poor thing. That's pretty cool. You get a boutonniere, you get a boutonniere, you get a boutonniere, and you get a corsage.
She's a king watch.
That's adorable. I
I
want one.
want. Yes, I want one now.
Merch?
I have to save Luce from a nightmare month. Teenagers are brutal. They'll boo anyone, and that kind of public humiliation can stick with you for life.
No pressure.
She's not wrong.
So is she wearing like a gender neutral thing here with the...
She's wearing a suit jacket and a poofy skirt. It's not prom unless there's a battle to the death.
Yeah, really.
I whip my mace back and forth. I whip my mace back and forth.
Bruce, help me, I'm a baby.
Oh God, these things again. That's pretty cool.
There she goes, folks. Woo! Wow, these lights are warm. She's down there, all right, and yes, she is. There she goes. Folks,
She's walking and
grabbing
she's
the
walking.
thing. And
Meh.
you will clap for me.
Oh.
Weird how we did well in front of a classroom, but not in front of a gym.
So debating you would be pointless.
She's not wrong.
Bruce has lasted surprisingly long.
Oh boy.
Here it comes. Yep.
Right back to the show.
Have you been lying to me?
Oh God. She turned into No Face.
Well, sometimes you just have to. I know. Imagine everyone in their underwear. Gross! Why would you do that? I don't know, I always do that. I am a little weirdo. No, King, some just have to face your fear, like Luce is doing right now.
Where are you running, Luce?
Took off just like your local sports team would take off when they're about to make a goal.
Sports!
Oh,
So let's
go
roll that
sports.
and see what happens next.
Sports team is vastly inferior.
I'm sorry, Luce. I should have fought my own battle.
Uh-oh.
Amity! No, your fear! Who is that? You were afraid of getting rejected. Amity, it's okay. What if I went to Grom with you instead? That's what friends do. May I have this dance?
Aww. The Tango of Death. Ooh. Dance magic.
Dance magic dance.
Dance
Magic
magic dance.
David Bowie would be proud.
Now
Oh, look at this animation.
I know. I like this.
It's beautiful. Now it's a happy little tree. Aww.
So,
Prom queens.
who did you want to ask out? Oh, it's not important.
Nah.
Yeah.
I knew
There you have it, folks. Let's give a big hand to our Grom Queens, Luce and Amity.
it. Where'd you all come from?
I'm the king of demons, and I've never had stage fright in my life. They love me. Now I am king and queen of all things.
Use your words. There we go.
One day, I'll tell you all about this.
Pretty moon. What?
Aw, that's a cute way of saying text.
Wait, what?
Who's sending those letters?
Good question. These prom pics are way more fun than the ones I had to go through. Aww.
Someone let me down.
You could just let go.
Suddenly, I'm envisioning in my head that clip from The Office of, what's his name? Steve Carell's character going like, oh man, it's happening, people, and everyone stay calm, stay calm. That's the whole fan base, like, after this episode. Oh, that was adorable.
Yes.
Like, if it wasn't straightforward before, yes, it definitely is now that Amity has a crush on Luz, which, come on.
Yeah.
This makes it in the last couple of years, like was it the second or third show where they try to ship them together?
Well, this is the first time I've actually seen a show, like, actually progress normally with this type of relationship.
Yes.
Usually, a lot
Not
of
to
the
mention
time,
with a lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's usually, like, they end up, like, getting slapped together in, like, the final few episodes or something, but I like that they're actually progressing through it. And not only that, but they start off as enemies, then friends, and, you know, they're probably going to become more by the end of either this season or the next. And then it's like, aw. The best part is it's a tsundere with a cinnamon roll. That's the best pairing. So that was nice. I was not expecting that. I knew monsters would be involved with this. I was right.
Because what else?
Yes. Now I'm really glad I was never prom queen.
Yes, because then you gotta face the demon, and you gotta face your own fear. You gotta face the boggart, and even ridiculous isn't gonna do anything. So,
So what do you guys think of this?
I like this. I've noticed it. This is like the second episode in a row now where the show is really starting to come into its own. Especially, like, yes, it still has all like the crazy, the fun one-liners and and the twisted sense of humor that it does with the demons and stuff, but it also knows when to have heart, and I think that's we've seen this in the last episode and in this episode. Like, now it's starting to get kind of building up more towards the finale, because there's only a few more episodes left. We only have maybe like
4 more.
Yeah, we have like 4 more episodes after this, so we're starting to get into some of the more serious stuff. Or some of the more of the bigger revelations, I guess you could say.
That, or we're getting close to when Luz has to go back to the human world. Because keep in mind, she's only supposed to be at camp for like 3 months.
And also, who's writing the letters?
Yes.
That is a very good question. First of all, how is it that her mother thinks that receiving letters from her is normal, especially a kid in this day and age? Who writes letters?
Yes.
So that means somebody, I assume, from the magic world knows Luz is there, and they know that the camp is probably going to contact her mother once they realize she's missing, so they're covering for her.
But who's doing the covering? That's what it comes down to.
I'm thinking maybe it's not quite as sinister as we think it is. Like, it could be like Ida or King doing it to try to cover for her and, get her to be able to stay longer.
I would be more inclined to think Ida would do it, just because she knows Luz's situation, but at the same time...
There is also that element of,
Ida's also the only one who knows how to travel to and from the
That's
human
exactly why I think it's not quite as sinister as we think it is, but I think anything is possible with this show.
But at the same time, I'm kind of thinking it's not Ida because, like, she didn't, like, if she was so determined to keep Luce there, then why isn't she devoting all of her time to personally teaching her magic? Because, like, she was so against her going to school and everything, but, and plus, you know, what's going to happen when she goes back and suddenly she sees these letters that were apparently from her? I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. I feel like there's another outside force.
I think that will be explained leading up, you know, by the time we get to the finale. That will probably all be explained.
Again, I keep thinking back to the principal for some reason. Because think about it, he was all cool about letting Luce, you know, stay in school even after all the problems she caused. And, you know, we don't know how long their school year is. Obviously, it's longer than 3 months, so what if he's covering and trying to keep her there?
Yeah, but on the other
To
hand,
what
when
end?
she brought up the fact that she wouldn't be around in a previous episode for, you know, another semester, he kind of just brushed it off. So I don't know. I kind of have a hard time believing it would be him, but at least not for that reason. Or it falls into the whole thing with Ida's curse, and it could be like that mysterious person or her sister or the Emperor.
Well, like I said, we still got like 4 episodes left to go, and hopefully those answers will be those questions will be answered.
You watch us Hootie all along.
It was.
But why, Hootie? Why?
Well, he doesn't want to lose a friend. Who else is he going to talk to? But the whole big mystery aside, this was a cute episode, and like I said, I do like Luce and Amity's blooming relationship. They're still friends at the moment, so.
I think we've kind of crossed that line.
Well,
At this
Luce is
point.
still oblivious. Like, obviously, it's obvious Amity has feelings, but she hasn't outright said them to Luce yet. She didn't even know that the note was for her. But I gotta say, that's one heck of a prom tradition. So you have to defeat a demon in order for every single year in order for the school to be safe, and they consider that a celebration. Okay, whatever.
I think it's one of those things where, you know, it kind of got lost in translation over the years, and just kind of like got meshed with something else, you know, like a lot of our religious holidays and such.
Yeah, I suppose. So what's the next episode?
Wing It Like Witches.
Wing It Like Witches. That is a title. You mentioned you saw like the screenshot to that, right?
Screenshot. It's going to be something athletic because now that I think about it, Wing It Like Witches is supposed to be, I guess it's a play on the title Bend It Like Beckham, like, you know, about soccer. So this is, I guess,
Their version of soccer.
or Quidditch or something.
Some sport. Yeah.
We've already stolen so much from Harry Potter. Let's steal a little more. Oh, well, that's fine. It's good. I mean, we already know that they have sports teams in their universe.
Well,
so.
they have a sport.
Yeah.
We don't know what sport it is, because remember they were trying to get to this one match,
Right.
but they never said what kind of sport it is.
True.
Yeah. We
So
never got the chance.
So we finally get to see what that rivalry, what the match is, you know, that rivalry between Hexside and that other school, like what they were actually fighting over.
I'm trying to think now, because you know it's got to be a deadly-ass game. Like, the way this universe is, like, I guarantee you at least one person dies every game.
Well, according to the one screen cap that I saw, it's they have like living fireballs apparently. So I don't know how that plays into it. Like living dodgeball, I don't know.
You could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a flaming ball. Well, I guess we'll wait till next week, and hopefully this time we'll get to see it a lot sooner. Because I'd hate to be spoiled, and not that, you know, this was a big spoiler like the dance and everything, but, you know, like I said, we like to be surprised and stuff. And I will say that dance was amazing, especially the animation.
Yes.
So kudos to them on that. So yep. So till next time, everyone, and remember. Face your fear, or the fear's going to come get you and embarrass you. Wrap her face.
want to unwrap.
Take her face.
This thing has a choking hazard written all over it. Oh god, it's like a baby blow-up doll.
What is up with
Ah,
Oh!
she's crying slime. Ew.
Breast dolls have gotten way more sophisticated.
Cry, baby. Oh, Coney, don't
Oh no, she swallowed uranium.
And now let's go to bed.
Why am I glowing?
Lullaby.
Motherfucker.
Cry, baby.